Darkness fills the screen. A faint whisper echoes. Can you hear them? A flickering candle appears, its flame struggling in the wind. Quick flashes show eyes watching through the dark, broken mirrors and shadowy hands reaching out. A distorted radio voice warns, once you hear the voices, they never stop. The title emerges in glowing red text, Voices in the Dark, followed by a chilling scream and complete silence. The screen begins to pulse with eerie static as a shadowy figure looms in a corner barely visible against the inky blackness. Outside, a chilling wind howls through the trees, whispering secrets of the haunted woods. The atmosphere thickens with dread as the forest comes alive with movement revealing ghostly silhouettes moving just out of sight. A man wakes up in the dead of night at 2 a.m., startled by the sound of someone whispering his name, living alone in the silence that fills his home. The whisper emanates from an old radio sitting on his table, yet it is unplugged, creating an unsettling mystery. As he listens intently, the voice breaks through the stillness, asking, "Can you hear me?" The man's heart races as he watches in terror as the dial begins to turn on its own, with the lights overhead flickering ominously. Just then, a chilling laugh echoes softly from the radio, amplifying the eerie atmosphere as a storm rages outside, casting dark shadows throughout the room. Instinctively, the man rises from his bed, stepping carefully towards the source of the unsettling whispers, his heart pounding with each stride. He reaches the old radio, staring at it in disbelief as the shadows cast by the flickering light dance menacingly around him. Suddenly, his breath catches as he witnesses the dial spinning erratically, the chilling laughter from the radio growing louder and more sinister. With every passing second, the darkness seems to creep closer, encasing him in an unsettling silence, punctuated only by the ominous storm outside. Heart pounding, the man stands frozen in darkness, shadows looming around him, the emptiness of the hallway feeling like an abyss. In the dim light of his flickering flashlight, his face reveals pure terror, sweat trickling down his forehead as he strains to listen. The ominous silence only broken by the heavy sound of his own breathing. The man locks every door in panic, overwhelmed by a sense of dread. But suddenly, the basement door creaks open by itself, and he hears a chilling whisper echoing, "Don't go down." He grabs a flashlight, his heart racing, and steps cautiously closer, noticing a shadow moving across the stairs. Suddenly, the beam of his flashlight flickers and goes out, plunging him into complete darkness, where only the sound of slow, heavy breathing fills the air. He runs into the bathroom, breathing heavily. The mirror is fogged. He wipes it. His reflection doesn't move. Instead, it smiles and whispers, "You shouldn't have answered." The mirror cracks as blood seeps through the lines. The man screams. Lights flicker. Heartbeat music rises, glitch horror style. His heart races as he realizes he is not alone. The whispers grow louder, taunting him with each beat of his heart. Desperation grips him, and he attempts to escape, but the door slams shut, trapping him inside this nightmare. With each desperate pull at the door, he hears the laughter echoing in his head, a chilling reminder of the sinister force behind the mirror. Shadows loom closer, whispering secrets that send shivers down his spine, and all hope of escape fades. Trapped in a corner, he feels the despair closing in. The dark vortex intensifies, reflecting his growing fear as he realizes that he is losing himself to the very thing he wanted to escape. The whispers turn into screams, engulfing him in chaos as the boundary between the real world and the mirror shatters. Determined to end it, he enters the basement with a candle illuminating the walls that are covered in handprints, all his own. He finds a broken mirror with his reflection, staring back, moving on its own as it whispers, "I'm already out." Suddenly, the candle blows out, plunging him into darkness. The sound of an echo reverberates in the silence as the camera performs a slow pan across the scene. In that suffocating darkness, the weight of his own past presses heavily upon him, each handprint a reminder of battles fought and lost. Suddenly, a ghostly image materializes next to the broken mirror, an ethereal figure that sends chills down his spine, its lips curling into a sinister smile. The echo of his heart pounding fills the silence, amplifying the feeling of dread and uncertainty as he realizes he is not truly alone. Morning comes. The police arrive and find the apartment empty. The camera pans to the mirror. The man's reflection is still inside, screaming silently as the whisper says, "Now it's your turn to listen." Fade to black. End with haunting piano and rain sounds. The silence that follows is thick, almost suffocating, as if the apartment itself holds its breath. Shadows dance across the walls, playing tricks on the mind, illuminating the emptiness left behind. The officer notices something peculiar, a child's toy lying abandoned on the floor, stirring memories of laughter now swallowed by silence, each piece telling a story of what once was. As he inspects the toy, a chilling message reveals itself, hinting at secrets buried deep within these walls and the unsettling reality of what has transpired here. In that moment, dread washes over him. The words etched into the toy echo through the air, demanding attention and igniting a sense of urgency that can no longer be ignored.